Hey guys, welcome back to Aami's Cookiesy. I hope you all are doing good. So today's recipe is a yummy mutton dum biryani. Let's quickly get into the recipe. I have taken around 1.5 kg mutton, cleanly washed. I'm adding around 3 to 4 tablespoons of raw papaya paste. So raw papaya paste helps the meat to tenderize, and when you cook it in dum, your meat will be very soft. So do not skip this step. Do add raw papaya paste. Now add in 3 tablespoons Kashmiri Chilly Powder and 2 tablespoons red chili powder. You can adjust the spice as per your taste. Now add in 3 tablespoons coriander powder and 1.5 tablespoons of roasted jeera powder. So you can just dry roast the jeera and powder it. I'm adding some salt, 1 cup of coriander leaves or 2 handful of coriander leaves and 2 handful of chopped pudina leaves. Now half tablespoon shahi jeera, 5 to 6 cardamom, 2 to 3 cinnamon stick, 2 star anise, 1 big cardamom and 8 to 10 cloves. Now I've taken 1 whole lemon, squeeze out the juice and add it in. Now mix all of this together. Ensure the mutton pieces are well coated with all the masalas. Nicely mix it together with your hands. Once the mutton is marinated well, add in 2 tablespoons of biryani masala. You can use any biryani masala. You can use shahi biryani masala or normal biryani masala. Anything, that's up to you. Mix it well. Now add in 3 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. And nicely mix it together. After the mutton is marinated well, add in 500 ml curd and mix it together. So raw papaya paste and curd will allow the meat to become nice and juicy. So nicely mix it together, and after all the mutton pieces are nicely marinated and well coated with all the masalas and curd, we will allow this to rest for at least 4 hours. You'll get the best results if you can marinate it overnight in the refrigerator. Now coming to the rice, to get a perfect biryani, you should use good quality basmati rice. I have taken Dawat Super Basmati rice. This rice is really amazing, guys. You guys should definitely try this. This is not a sponsored video. This is just my suggestion. Please try it once. To get a perfect biryani, it is important to use good quality basmati rice. Now I'm going to wash the biryani rice once and then add water and soak it for 20 to 30 minutes. In the meanwhile, we can fry some onions. So into a kadai, add some oil and add thinly sliced onions. I have taken 2 big onions. So if you're using medium size, you can use 3 medium size onions. And we have to fry this until crispy golden brown. In the meanwhile, we can prepare the water to cook the rice. Into a big vessel, add some water, add some shahi jeera, green cardamom, bay leaves, star anise, cloves, cinnamon stick, some pudina leaves, and I'm adding some green chilies also for some extra spice. Squeeze in a lemon and allow this to boil. So while this is boiling, we can check on the onions. So you can see that the onions are turning light golden brown. Make sure that you don't burn the onions. It should just be golden brown and crispy. This is the perfect color. At this point in time, transfer it into a plate. This is how the onions should look. Nice and crispy. So we are going to use this oil in our mutton and the rice water as well. So I'm going to add some oil into the water in which we are cooking rice. Now I had allowed the mutton to marinate in the refrigerator for 4 hours. I suggest you guys leave it overnight to get the perfect result. I'm adding some fried onions and oil, and we're going to give a nice mix. So if you're wanting to cook your biryani in the afternoon, you can even marinate in the morning and cook your mutton biryani in the afternoon. Nicely give it a mix. Make sure the fried onions and oil are nicely combined into the mutton. And some salt to the water. Now to make the biryani, I have taken a heavy bottom vessel. It's very important to have a heavy bottom vessel to make a biryani. And I have greased the vessel with some ghee. If you do not have a heavy bottom vessel, you can use a pan when you dum the biryani. I will explain it to you later. Now add in the mutton, marinated mutton, and evenly spread it. Make sure the mutton pieces are evenly spread. Now it is very important to taste the water in which we are going to cook the rice. So when you taste the water should be slightly salty. Only then your rice will be really flavorful. So make sure that you taste the water. Everything is perfect for this. So I'm going to add in the soaked rice. Give it a mix once. Do not mix it too much, because if you mix it too much, the rice will break. So just give it a mix, and now allow the rice to cook only 40%. You don't want to cook the rice more than 40%, because the rest of 60% will be cooked in the dum. So you can check the rice. You can see that it is 40% done. If you take the rice and break it, it will break, but it will be still a little grainy. So that is how you want your rice to be. Because mutton dum biryani, we will be dumming it for 45 minutes. So you don't want to cook your rice too much. Perfect. Now we can drain the rice. Now to the prepared biryani pot, we can add in a layer of 40% cooked rice. So when you add in the rice, be very careful not to break the grain. Very lightly you can spread the rice evenly. I'm going to add in half of the rice in one layer. Now I'm going to add in some fried onions. You can also add in some chopped coriander and pudina if you want to. You can also add nuts of your choice if you want to. You can just fry it in some ghee and add it. Now for some extra flavor, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of gulab jal, rose water. You can use any essence of your choice. You can use kevra water, rose water, you can use saffron milk, or you can even skip this step if you don't want that extra flavor. Now I'm going to add in rest of the rice. Now I'm going to add in some fried onions and some rose water. If you want, you can also add some food color if you want to. Finally, I'm going to top it up with some ghee. I'm adding around 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee. And I'm going to add in some of the water in which we cooked the rice. So when you strain the rice, you can save a little bit of water. I'm adding around 2 to 3 ladles. Just add it on the corners. This will allow the mutton to cook perfectly. Now put the lid on. Make sure the lid is nice and tight, not loose. If your lid is not tight enough, you can put a heavy object on top of it. I've just put my big stone pestle. If you don't have a stone pestle, you can just fill water in a container and put it on top. You have to make sure that steam doesn't escape when you dum the biryani. And 15 minutes on low flame. And 15 minutes on low flame. For extra protection, I have prepared in case you do not have a heavy bottom vessel, then place a pan or a tawa under the biryani pot and then cook it in dum, else the biryani might get burnt. Protection, I made some dough and put it on the sides of the lid. So you have to make sure that the steam doesn't escape. So that is the reason I have done this. Now it's been 45 minutes. The biryani is on dum. I have switched off the flame and I'm going to remove the dough first. Now let us open and check how the biryani has turned out. Wow, you can see that the rice is so perfectly cooked. Amazing. The aroma is really amazing, guys. You can see the rice, it's perfectly cooked. That's it, guys. Yummy mutton biryani is ready to serve. Follow the tips which I have mentioned in this video and you will get your perfect mutton biryani. Doesn't this look yummy, guys? I hope you guys will definitely try this recipe at home and let me know your suggestions in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends and family. Do not forget to follow my page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching Aami's Cookeasy.